Hello everyone, my name is Rainer and welcome back to another episode of Luxury Utopia in Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode we started creating this berry sludge. The bristle blossom farm was actually finished, and you can see that they are actually dropping bristle blossoms now. These almost, and these are very close. They end up here, and then you can see here Liam is squeezing out another, and it looks very tasteful, but he's creating berry sludge here. And these are amazing for food. In the last episode I said they give +8 morale, but they actually give +12, which is really good. It's like 2 nature reserves in one. In this episode, I want to focus a bit on the morale of this planetoid, the duplicants here. They have been living in a shabby base for quite a while, with a critter farm inside, another critter farm inside, or two here. It's a bit of a mess, but this is basically what happens at the start of the game. You work with the space that you have, and you don't separate everything in modules yet, just like we did here basically. So I want to make a change there. So now we're gonna make a dedicated area, which is a bit nicer also for the duplicants, with a bit more decor, without any machinery in there, at least not heavy machinery, where they can live. So that's what I'm going to do. And in the last episode I also made some room here because I want to make it in this area. We right now have 6 duplicants on this planetoid, and I want to make this base able to host about 8 duplicants, I guess. So we're gonna make 8 beds. And we're gonna make a nice bedrooms and stuff, not like this here. So let's start planning out this stuff. We're gonna start with, of course, surrounding everything with insulated tiles, and I think this is gonna be the top. It's gonna go a little bit further here. I'm not sure yet how far, but that also means that we cannot work with this top anymore. We have to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna raise this a little bit, and we're gonna dig this out, which also means that we have to go a little bit higher. So let's do that here. No, let's do that here. So that will be a start. So we're gonna need 2 thermal echo tuners out of steel. I'm gonna make one here in the corner, and I'm gonna make another one here. They of course need power, and I think I'm gonna lead the power in from the top. This room is gonna be hot, and I'm gonna use the same trick as on Toxazon. The top area is going to be a vacuum, but there's gonna be nothing on top of the joint plate that I'm gonna make here. So we're gonna make a joint plate here, and I'm gonna make one here, and this is going to lead to the power cable. So the power is gonna come from here, and then heavy watt conductive wire. Let's make everything out of lead. It's gonna go down and then over to there. So both of these need a liquid pipe thermosensor. So that is already the automation hooked up. I want to make this the roof of the thing, and then I need to be able to get in here, of course. So we need to make a ladder here. That's gonna be temporary. Yeah, we should be able to pick it up if we remove this ladder eventually. But of course we do need to pump this out, so I'm going to make some tiles here as well. So we can drop some water here, and then we can start pumping this out, which means that we need some room here. Let's make a gas pump, and then we're going to lead that out to here. So we need also plumbing, insulated pipes in here, and we need to look how to do this. So the left aqua tuner will be base cooling. I actually want to first cool the base because I do want to have this a little bit stable. So I'm going to have a liquid reservoir as well. So I maybe want to first go in there, but it's gonna be a bit messy. What if I make the reservoir here? Let's try it. I make the reservoir here, then we go to plumbing. Again, we're coming. Yeah, I have to do that the other way around. So we have to, I have to, so we're going to come out of here, and we're going to go in this reservoir. And actually I want to jump over this tile so we have some room. Let's make a bridge. Let's zoom in a bit because this is hard to see. And then we're going to go here. I'm gonna jump over this thing as well. So let's do it like that. And then we go up through here, and then this is gonna be the cooling space. Then we're gonna come down again, and at some point we have to jump over to do the base cooling. And here we have to have this, of course. We also need a bypass, so I'm just gonna make that already. If the water is bridge, if the water is already cold enough, we're gonna go like this. This is all very difficult to see right now, but that's mostly because the pipes are not very clear. Alright, so that is the top, and then here, of course, we have the base. To the right, I want to have a area where we can cool down the food. In order to do that, the right aqua tuner, it needs also a liquid reservoir. I'm going to place that here. We're going to bring this directly down. We're going to come from here, and we have the bypass. And yeah, so here we go in the water, then we go down, and at some point we come back up and into there. So it's gonna be two lines here, basically. Plumbing, radiant pipe. Let's make one pipe here. We don't have a lot of aluminum, and I'm gonna use a lot of aluminum here actually, because that's the best for thermal conductivity. So aluminum, it's gonna be something like that, and down. Of course, this has to stand on something, so we're gonna do it like that. And this is going to be all closed off as far as we need. Okay, so from this point on is where the base begins. Completely to the right, I want to have, where are they? Airflow tiles. Because we're gonna have carbon dioxide in the base, of course, and it's gonna flow always to the right. I don't know why, but it does. So at the right, we're gonna have airflow tiles in order to get the carbon dioxide down. It's gonna flow down at the right all the way down. And then I want to surround everything with gold tiles. So we're gonna have a nice line here, and these gold tiles have multiple purposes. First of all, it increases decor by a ton, and second of all, we can use our radiant pipes through these gold tiles to distribute the temperature nicely. We're gonna have a 4 high room, and from here is then another floor. And then on top of here are the rooms. The bedrooms are going to have comfy beds, which are 4 wide. So we can already plan this out a bit as well. 4 wide rooms. So it's going to be here, 2, 3, and 4. So these are the 4 rooms. So this is the ladder that we're actually going to use eventually. So let's make this a plastic ladder. I don't know how far yet, but let's do it like that. So let me see, because this is going to continue then. This is going to be the other side of the ladder. Let's leave some openings so they can get through. I don't know how far we actually have to go down yet, but let's make something like that. And then we can add some more insulated tiles for the outside. So this is going to be the outside. We're gonna have 4 beds here, and then 4 more beds here. So we're gonna have another layer of 4 tiles, and then we can set up the first beds here. Comfy beds, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on top we're gonna have paintings. So we're going to do furniture, blank canvas. We're gonna have 1, 2 on top. We can already do that here. So let's add the paintings. I'm not gonna remove the ladders yet, so we can reach everything nicely. I'm actually going to add a couple ladders here. But inside the base, we're going to be fine. I just need to be able to reach the tiles on top here. And we cannot reach that if we don't have these ladders. Then we need a ladder here in order to get up. So let's make it all the way down. All right, so that's the second layer. Let's make a third layer. And this is going to be the area where we have toilets. So we're going to set up medicine sinks. I'm gonna make 3 and then 3 lavatories. Then we're gonna make a separation here. So this is gonna be the end of the room. I need to make sure that oxygen can flow through this room, but this is gonna be a solid separation. I'm gonna make a door. I could also just make a door there. Yeah, maybe I should do just that. And then we can make these tiles as well. Can make these as well. That's all fine. And some more doors. And then here, this room is going to be for our water sieve. It's going to go here. And then next to it, we're going to have a hydroponic farm for a reed fiber. for the excessive polluted water that we're producing here. That's gonna grow in here. At the top here, we're gonna have some stuff to bring over sand and take away the reed fiber. So we're gonna have some shipping stuff in here, auto sweeper, conveyor loader, conveyor receptacle. I'm not gonna set it up just yet, but I will at some point. Maybe I can already set up the radiant pipes. So I'm gonna use lead actually for the cooling of these batteries. And this area here, I need to be able to get over, and I see I can get over here. So we're gonna bring this over until there, and I guess I can just go like this. And I don't know how far I should go yet, but let's just make all of this already. And then for the way back, normal liquid pipes. We're gonna go up here. Then I noticed that I can jump over here actually. Liquid bridge. And then from here on, I think, wow, I'm using a lot of that. I guess I can already start doing this, because this is where the liquid is coming down. It's going to do one nice round. And here we're gonna have another pipe, and these are gonna connect all the way around. Liquid pipe. Let's connect this up here as well. So what I also want to do, we have quite a bit of berry sludge now, and I want to bring that over in here. So we're gonna set this to berry sludge as a 9. That's fine. And I actually want to immediately send nails over again, because multiple things. I want to get more material. We need a lot more aluminum, which is still very hot here. And also this aluminum volcano has become dormant, so I want to tap into that one as well before it becomes active again. I also want to make sure that the material that comes out of here is cooled better, because this is just not okay. We cannot safely bring over 21 tons of 100-degree material. That's just way too hot, and yeah, my duplicant will basically just die because it's gonna be 100 degrees in the rocket. So that's not okay. Anyway, we're going to go back here. We have quite a bit of gas here, but I want to bring the berry sludge over, and that should be a high priority task, because this is at a 9. So we should see the berry sludge coming in rather quickly. And then we're gonna send this rocket immediately back over to Toxazon. Alright, the berry sludge is in here, including the swamp chart heart, but that's fine. What I'm gonna do now is go back to the planetoid, set this to crew. Nails is still the crew, so set this to crew. We change the destination, and we're going to go here. Nails is in. We can actually already set this to launch. So Nails will go as soon as she's in. Oops. Oh boy. I'm sorry. Nails. I didn't allow you to use the toilet. Whoops. Clean this up, please. Clean up your mess. So here we have this volcano that we want to open up and analyze. Analyze. But before I go in there, actually, I want to make sure that the gold that we get out of here is properly cooled. So this one is going to erupt first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lead all the material that comes out of this area through one metal tile. So we're going to deconstruct this, and I'm going to make... can I already build over it? Aluminum. I can. So that's even better. And then I'm gonna lead the cooling water through there, but not before I deconstruct this, because I don't want the salt water to get in there. And I'm just gonna make a small loop. I have to get to here. Just gonna bypass this a bit. And that's the only thing that we need to do, I think. So we're gonna do that on that side and also on this side. So we're gonna replace this here with a aluminum tile. And we're gonna make a radiant pipe there. And I'm gonna connect that up like so. And that should be all that is necessary. Alright, this is now built, so we can connect this up, connect this one up, and we're going to connect this one up, and then I'm going to cut this part. Okay, so now this is going through here, and all the material that comes out, we will be able to see that actually. So yeah, it's coming out at 21 degrees now, because this metal tile is 21 degrees. So that works really well. The same thing we want to do here, so I'm gonna connect this up now. Don't build this. And then I'm going to disconnect this here, and then also deconstruct this. Alright, so now the metals from this volcano and this volcano will come out at a lower temperature. And now we can start looking at this volcano. So we're gonna dig up this and then analyze it. Look at her enjoy the first berry sludge eaten in this series. And you can see it was a great meal, and now her morale is plus 12, 33 total morale. Really, really good. Alright, the volcano is analyzed. Let's see, we have 59 cycles until it's active again. It's gonna have a similar output as this one. Yeah, it's gonna be very similar. 1700 degrees, so it's not gonna melt our steel rails here. Alright, that's the cooling solution added to all the contraptions. So now we can start... wait, I need to make this door first. Why is that not being built yet? Current errand, okay. Coming down, and then I want to start working my way down here. So we're going to go like so, and then we can connect up these pipes as well. And this one. Because we actually, oh, I need to... A little bit of water will drop down, but it's okay. Mostly worried about the gases here, actually. And of course, also the rails have to come up. Connect up to here. And then we have the cooling solution and the rails. And the power also needs to come down, of course. There we go. So now we can cut off this here. I need to find a way to bring over the water to here without spilling too much. I guess we can bring down this ladder a bit. It doesn't have to be a nice pipe, so we're gonna go down, over, oh, like this, wiggle our way over, and go in here. Now, something interesting, duplicants actually work faster in light. So we're going to make some light for the bathrooms, because they actually pee and poop faster when it's light. So we're gonna make a light here, and we're gonna make a light there. And then we're also gonna make motion sensors, because we don't want the light to be on all the time. Make one here, make one there, and just connect this up. Gold, connect these up. And then of course we need power over here as well. Conductive wire out of, I guess we're gonna make everything out of gold, so let's go here, like so. Then we need our mesh tiles on the row below. And then here we can make our power transformers. Boom, boom. And connect this up. So down here, we're gonna make another floor, of course. What I'm gonna do here actually is I'm gonna make a another nature reserve inside the base. So we're gonna make 4 tiles that are natural, and then the rest is gonna be, again, metal tiles. Oh, are we... Oh yeah, we are out of gold. Yeah, that was the problem. We don't have a lot of gold yet. But what we can do is start setting up these natural tiles. So let's use some sandstone. That also means that we have to kill our stairs a little bit. And then we're going to make some mechanized airlocks out of iron ore. That's going to be 4 natural tiles. And also means we have to have a pip in here to plant some stuff. But we'll get there. How's this looking? We have 16 tons of aluminum at 40 degrees. What I could do is bring it down one more time. Bring it through one more time. Or is this okay? 40 degrees. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to set an automatic dispenser. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop this aluminum one more time here. And then this auto sweeper can pull it through one more time. Because we're almost done with all the aluminum here. Alright, so we have this now ready, so we set this to sweep only, and then we set this to refined metal aluminum, and then we sweep this up, all of this. Should be rather quick because it's right here, and then it will go through here one more time. The metal tile is still cooling down a bit. I guess the water also heated up quite a bit here. Yeah, it's gonna be like 30 degrees now. Okay, we can also sweep up aluminum now. Okay, in the meantime, these doors are also done, so we can start deconstructing these as per usual to make some natural tiles. We're gonna make a park sign. What is that? Furniture? Yep. There. And then from here on, we will get the next room. This is gonna be our nature reserve, all these ladders and stuff. Something else we need to make sure we have in here is, of course, oxygen. We're gonna fill that from the top here, and that should distribute it decently. One more here, one there, maybe one here. How much aluminum do we have now in here? 19 tons. That means we can almost go. Let's see aluminum here as well. Yeah, that's a good amount, 19 tons. Yeah, I think we can send Nils back over. Let's set it to crew. We're gonna go back to Havnilios and begin launch sequence. The rocket is returned. So I guess they put more berry sludge in here. We can limit this to, I guess 15 kilograms is okay. Because we don't want all the berry sludge to go in there. And the fact that the rocket is back actually means that we have a lot of aluminum again, right? 21 tons, there we go. So we can start making a lot more of these tiles. We're gonna have a dining room here, a mess hall. So we also have a lot more gold now. Like so. Actually, let me see, because we want to have a storage here for our foods. Yeah, we have to have these airflow tiles anyway, but we want our food to be stored here, and I want to do that with ceramic insulated tiles. Let me see, do I want to have this at the floor? I guess I do, which also means that this has to be an airflow tile, because otherwise the carbon dioxide will not go down. So we make this as a floor, then maybe here like this, and like so. We put some water here. Let me not do this one, because I want to have a little bit of water there. We also want to have, of course, our conveyor rails through here. So let's also do that before we cannot reach it anymore. Do I want to have another floor? I guess this floor can be for recreation, and then we have the bottom floor for the exosuit docks. So it's 2 more floors. But that also means that I want to have these ladders on the other side, because I want them to go through the exosuit docks before they go outside. So if we know this part, then we can also... Oh, not through there. It has to go through here, and this can go up. Okay, that means we can deconstruct these again. So this will go all the way down to here, and the rail as well. Rail will also be here. Although we have to have a way to, let me see. So we have to have a sensor here and shut off, because we have to detect that the materials are cool enough. So we have to have a thermal sensor here, automation, a wire like so. Then we can pick the rail and go through here, I guess. But we also need to have a bridge, because we have to set the direction. So I'm gonna remove that. Shipping, conveyor bridge, like so. So yeah, we have the tiles now in there. We also need the liquid pipes. Let's make all of them. So that cooling loop will also be ready to rumble. This is gonna leak a lot of coldness actually. I'm gonna set it actually on this spot. Okay, that's a nice droplet. Okay, perfect. So we can do this now, and I guess we wait with the other stuff. We can do these two. Yeah, we can do it like that. So then we can climb over. We can build this tile here. Then when we just deconstruct it, it's going to be a vacuum. And see, we're gonna have a ladder on this side, so it's going to be something like this. And then at the bottom, we need to make a construction where the carbon dioxide goes down into a basement. Yeah, so here now in shipping, we can do our conveyor shut off, like so. thermal sensor. Yeah, fine. And our automation wire, like so. It also means that we can have a conveyor rail going through like that, and a chute there. This is a vacuum, perfect. Sweep that up. So this conveyor thermosensor is green if we're above minus 30 or something. Or minus 35, I don't know. Minus 30, 35. Doesn't really matter that much, I think. Let's say minus 30 for now. You can always change it if we need to. So yeah, that's now a lot to build before we can continue with that. I guess we can close this off here. It's not a problem that there's oxygen in there. And we have to get a little bit of water in there, which is very easy because we have it here. I'm gonna make a pipe up. Then we need 2 bridges. One there. Oh, one there. And then we say we're gonna pump over like 100 kilograms. I don't know. Okay, so we can start looking at this great hole that we want to build. We want to build a water cooler, and let's build that just on top of here, as it can be out of the way. And then furniture, we will build a couple of tables. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how the lights work, because they also eat faster when it's light. So one here, and one like so. Then we have to have our duplicate motion sensors. There. Automation wire, and then we need to have power, of course. Conductive wire, and we can connect this up to here, I guess. It's just 2 lights. We also need power for this one. I guess that also can come from here. See, metal blocks or something out of gold. Some of those. And then we can also add some paintings. There we go. That's a pretty nice great hole, if I say so myself. I guess we can connect it already. Come on, build it, guys. So now we're gonna cool this down. You can see this cools down very quickly. The water is still pretty cold in there. So we're gonna cool down everything quite a lot at first. And this aqua tuner is not gonna run a lot anyway at first. Above 25. But yeah, we will be able to see that this runs through, then we go through here. It's not gonna cool the water because it's going to be 17. Yeah, it's not gonna be too hot. So it's gonna go over and it's gonna go in there. So we can disconnect this now. And we can remove all these pipes. But yeah, the loop is going and yeah, everything is super cool now. 1.2 degrees. It's going to heat up a bit over time because yeah, duplicants produce heat. But yeah, the starting water was quite cold. I don't think it matters too much. Maybe for the plants a little bit if it's too cold. But other than that, it shouldn't matter too much. Maybe we can set a heater for a while in here. Like station or utilities, a space heater. Let's make one here and one here. Just so we can heat up the area slightly. I guess these can move over. And then we have here the transit tube access points. I guess that can be all the way here. Or, let me think. It's gonna be the metal tiles. No, it has to be one over there. I need to remove these bridges actually. These ladders. Then we have utilities. Under stations we have an atmosuit checkpoints going to the left. Then we have to disable building. And Bubbles, go get your suit back, please. Okay, no taking off your suit. Utility stations, checkpoints, out of golds. No, not checkpoints. Suit dock. out of gold, I said. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make it 9. And then maybe we have a exosuit forge here for our broken suits. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Conductive wire. Connect up everything. Starting to look pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here as a small cliffhanger. We are still heating up the base slightly, but we're doing quite okay with that. This area is still minus 26, still too cold. In the next episode, we're going to actually move everyone here. So we're going to take this in use. We're going to still make something here, a nice recreation room or something with a lot of recreational stuff. Oh yeah, and we can make this as well. So we can build this and we can start building this. Oh man, so many things to do. But yeah, this is now all good to go. This is set up. Is this already flowing through? It is. Oh yeah, it's already being cooled actually. So we're making a lot of cold petroleum. It will take a while until it's to the full minus 40 degrees. Minus 40 degrees. So maybe that was a little bit too much, but it's okay. We are very low on power though. But as I said, this is going to be repaired one more time or maybe 2 more times. Oh, the crude oil's already cooled down, it's fine. I'll be back in the next episode and then we will start living here. We'll finalize here the steam turbine because we are making this pretty hot. Maybe we have to stop this for a bit. Above minus 10. Because we don't have a way to delete the heat yet. So we have to wait for that. And so yeah, that's gonna be it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and see you in the next video.